Yo guys, we here, match reaction, full time over at the Real Madrid at Al Hilal match fixture. It was actually a pretty good game, bro. I know obviously when you look at scorelines, especially if you didn't even watch the game, you're gonna be like, oh damn, 1-1, like it must have been, I don't know, in my mind personally, like draws always mean boring. I know it's just terrible to go by, but yeah. Great game. I feel like, again, a lesser team, a team that's not very well known, especially over in the States. Came out and like showed they got the passion to play, you know, the drive, they were able to hold their own against big clubs like Real Madrid. And it's honestly just, yeah, man, it was a great showdown. Some standout performers and some underperformers. We about to get right into it, bro. Let me really just think, bro. I'm not gonna lie, like, y'all boys already know, man. You can see the wall behind me, bro. You already know, man. Yeah, nice it. But I mean, like, banter aside for Trent, I feel like he actually didn't even play that bad. I'm not gonna lie. It wasn't a hate watch. I was not hate watching Trent. I don't even hate Trent. I don't care. Like I said, he's out of the colors of Liverpool now, so I definitely don't give a fuck. He's just doing his thing out there. You know what I'm saying? Look, people see from a right back of his caliber and what he does in his play style. If he don't create an assist, if he don't have like 10 for 10 long balls, you know, perfect over the top passes for a game, then it's all, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't that bad in terms of attacking, going forward, passes, chances. I think he only created one chance. Let's go ahead and check. Yeah, one chance created, 34 out of 38 for pass accuracy, which is good. Didn't shoot anything like that. It's obviously, then you go to where it matters for right back, stats of defending. No tackles, one. He didn't get dribble pass. That's what they're saying on here, but he didn't get dribble pass, but he lost 4 duels. He lost 4 ground duels, or 3 ground duels and 1 aerial duel. Early stages of the game, I think. Did they score that goal? It was an offside call. Yeah, I think Al Hilal scored a goal, but it was offside. Trent was nowhere to be found. And there was 2 times where I think they were offsides both times. No, one of them they were offside. The other one, whoever his pairing was, the other defender came back and made a last-ditch tackle because he stepped up and then kind of dropped back. So yeah, whatever that was all about. Not the greatest. Obviously, you know, we're all expecting him to improve his defensive attributes and everything. So when you're tuning into a Madrid game, you're thinking, oh, man, I think Trent about to lock in. He about to go crazy. Not today. But like I said, it's his first game in these colors. It's in the Club World Cup. It's in a country he's never played in. It's hot as shit in Miami. Right? There's just a lot, obviously, to adapt to. So even if he dropped a stinker, I probably wouldn't be on here clowning him. Like I said, I'm not even that type of... I don't really banter like that. I don't really care. I'm not going to lie. But everyone else, though, I think Rodrigo had a great game. I think Vinny... Since last season, I've been saying I'm struggling to see like those claims he made about having to do the Ballon d'Or run 10 times over, right? Ever since he did not win the Ballon d'Or, he claimed that, you know what I'm saying, he was going to have to do it 10 times over until he proves to them, you know, it was worth it. But like I said, early game in the season, country that never played him before, heat and conditions, you know what I'm saying? A lot of things that are different. So that's on him, man. He got a bright season ahead of him. Same with Hoytson. I don't even know how to pronounce his name. Dean Hudson, Hoytson, however you say his name, bro. Great center back. I think I see where Madrid were going with that signing. I feel like I knew of him from Bournemouth, right? Of course, he scored Old Trafford and trademark celebration and everything. So I obviously have heard his name. I've seen him before, but in terms of sitting down and watching him, my first glimpse of him was in the Spain versus Portugal match. I see the potential. I do see it. Right, good on the ball, not afraid to get forward. I wasn't paying too much attention about pace. I don't really know if he's that fast or not. I wasn't really paying attention. But yeah, great. I mean, he had 2 shots on target. He obviously was moving up enough to be able to shoot and be on target. 11 passes into the final third. So he's a very progressive center back. Like, he's always trying to move the play forward, right? Get the whole team up the field and progress, which is always good in the modern game, and especially for someone of his age. That's good. Another standout for me, definitely Arda Güler, bro. I'm surprised he's not getting that many minutes. Right, in this formation, if they really are going with a 4-3-3, which I know they switched once they subbed off Asensio, they went to a back 3, but they could find a way to get him in. Yeah, I guess when you look at this formation across the line of Bellingham, Tchouameni, and Valverde, when they come out in a 4-3-3, they're all center mids. Like, neither of them are really. Well, I mean, I guess Bellingham's a cam, but he's on the left, so it's a whole thing, bro, for Güler to fit into the system. But we'll see. If they favor the back 3 in this formation under Xabi Alonso, and Güler should get a lot more minutes. Definitely a bright spark in that Madrid team. Another youngster. Another one who scored the goal, obviously Garcia. Never heard of him before. Never seen him in my life. But very promising again forward. He looks like he's not afraid to go up for things. I feel like a lot of times in the modern game, when you see young strikers, you see strikers starting for big clubs, especially in preseason tournaments, postseason, whatever it is, bro. Even national teams, right? You see like they're almost kind of afraid sometimes. I feel like this guy that stood out to me, Gonzalo Garcia right here, man. He didn't look that scared. Like, He didn't look like he was afraid to jump up for anything, contest anything. I mean, he scored. It was a little, you know what I'm saying? Not the greatest connection on the shot in the replay, but obviously he scored it. But it was the important touch he needed. But yeah, I'm noticing that this guy is not really that afraid to do much. Like he's contesting everything. He's jumping in. He's going for diving headers. So that's always good to see. I was hoping, right, when they announced Xabi Alonso, that for Madrid, bro, are they going to invest in youth once again? Because obviously when you look at the rivalry, Barcelona, like that is youth right there. They have the best youth academy, right? So I feel like Madrid need to at least try it, right? I feel like they never tried under Ancelotti. I feel like Asensio is the only one I've seen in God knows how long that came from the youth system up and like actually made it. So hopefully we see more call-ups for the youth players. I'm looking at the bench of Madrid right now. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm thinking like, I think these are like, I'm only going off their number. I'm going off the number on their jersey. So 50, 36, 29, 41, 31, 43. Like to me, these are like, you know what I'm saying, academy numbers. So about 6 players from the academy on the bench. We got some midfielders. Yeah, this guy right here, 21 years old, Mario Martin. You know what I'm saying? So maybe Xabi Alonso really is, you know what I'm saying, looking to the youth. They have a lot of injuries as well. So I feel like maybe he had to just fill those gaps. Maybe he had no plan to play them. I mean, he didn't play them, but obviously their next game. Who's their next fixture against in the Club World Cup? They are playing against Pachuca. Where are they from? Mexico. So maybe he decides, you know what, let me try and, you know what I'm saying, play them, the youngsters in these games. We'll have to see. But yeah, overall, pretty great game. I feel like Madrid could have took it at the end. With Valverde's penalty, I mean, like, I'm not going to touch too much on it because I just feel like, just like the Inter Miami and Al Ali opener, good penalty, just better save. Keeper anticipated it. He went kind of early. I don't think Valverde was looking. He had his mind made up that he wanted to go bottom left, and the keeper was able to stop that. So yeah, man, like I said, for the Club World Cup reactions, I don't want to spam them too much because some of these games are just like not that interesting. Like I forgot when I checked it, bro, like the next time we're gonna see a big club versus a big club in terms of like an actual head-to-head clash is like Juve and City, like a week from now or something like that. Like I'll be real. The group stage games, I'm not gonna rush to make them because obviously I'm only reporting on the ones that are, you know what I'm saying, between the big teams. So yeah, until, damn, yeah, see, it's a while away, man. Almost 2 weeks, right? Yeah, Thursday, June 26th. Juve versus City will probably be the next time I do that because the other games in the build up to that, maybe Benfica Bayern. Obviously, if the scoreline is favorable, it's something to report on. I will make more, but hope you guys are enjoying this. Let me know your thoughts down below about this match right here, man. How you feeling about the Club World Cup? I know there's definitely a sense of viewer fatigue, right, of watching club football this late into the year after we just went through a full Prem season, whatever team you support, full Prem, La Liga, Bundesliga, Portuguese League, whatever, Serie A, whatever it is, man. A full season of that, Champions League, all that, man. So it is a little bit draining, especially when it's a team I don't care about. You know, obviously, you know, I'm a United fan, so I don't have much else to do this summer, unfortunately. But yeah, let me know you guys' thoughts. Your boy Josh is out, man. Peace.